everyone, my name is Ramadhian Ekaputra and my student number is 421611025. I am a student of Marine Engineering Institute Teknologi 10 November, Surabaya. At this moment, I want to tell you about integration. Do you know what is integration? Integration is a way of adding slices to find the whole. The operation of integration is the reverse of differentiation. Integral may also refer to the related notion of the antiderivative. Integration can be used to find areas, volumes, central points, and many useful things, but it is the easiest to start with finding the area under the curve of function like this. We could calculate the function at a few points and add up slices of mean delta x like this, but the answer won't be very accurate. We can make delta x a lot smaller and add up many slices, small slices. Answer is getting better. And as the slices approach 0 in width, the answer approaches the true answer. We know when dx to mean the delta x slices are approaching 0 in width. Notation. The symbol for integral is stylus s. For sum, the idea of summing slices. After the integral symbol, we put the function we want to find the integral of called the integrand. So, then finish with dx to mean the slices go in the x direction and approach 0 in width. And here is how we wrote the answer. We wrote the answer as x squared, but y plus c. It is the constant of integration. It is because of our function was derivative to x. The derivative of x squared plus 4 is 2x. The derivative of x squared plus 99 is also 2x, and so on, because the derivative of constant is 0. So when we reverse the operation to find the integral, we only know 2x, but there could have been a constant of any values. So we wrap up the idea by just writing plus c at the end. Integration is like filling a tank from a tap. The input is flow rate from the tap. Integrating the flow gives us the volume of water in the tank. Imagine the flow starts at 0, gradually increase. As the flow rate increases, the tank fills up faster and faster. With a flow rate of 2x, the tank fills up at x squared. We have integrated the flow to get the volume. Type of integral. An integral has equal values to calculate between a and b. Indefinite integral is an integral expressed without limits, and so containing an arbitrary constant. Integration methods. U is the function of v is the function of x. Solution. So on some level, the problem here is the x that is in front of the exponential. If that wasn't there, we could do the integral. Notice as well that in doing integration by parts, anything that we choose for u will be differentiated. So it seems that choosing u as x will be a good choice, since upon differentiating, the x will drop out. Now that we have chosen u, we know that dv will be everything else that remains. So here are the choices for u and dv as well as du and v. Integration by substitution. Integration by substitution. Integration by substitution, also called U substitution, is a method to find an integral, but only when it can be set up in special ways. indefinite integral. Indefinite integral, non-specific values. Definite integral from A to B. Arc length. Imagine we want to find the length of curve between 2 points, and the curve is smooth. First, we break the curve into small lengths and use the distance between the points formula length to come up with an approximate answer. The distance from x0 to x1 is, and let's use delta to mean the difference between values, so it becomes, now we just need lots more. We can write all those many lines in just one line using a sum. We have the delta x1 be the same sum, we can extract them from inside the square root, and then turn the sum into an integral. First, divide the multiply delta v1 by delta x1. The factor of the delta x1 square, take delta x1 square out the square root. Now, as an approximate infinity again, we now have an integral with right dx to mean the delta x less r approaching 0 limit, and dx is the derivative of the function fx, which can also be written as f of x. Let's have go. The approximation. Integration is the best way to find area from curve to the axis. We get a formula for an exact answer, but integration can sometimes be hard or impossible to do. Don't worry though, because we can add up a lot as well as to get an approximate answer. Let's have one. Let's use fx as ln x from x1 to x4. We actually can integrate that and get the answer transfer of 2.54. Left rectangular approximated method, LRM. This method uses rectangles whose height is the leftmost value. Areas are adding this up gets 1.79, much lower than 2.54. Why? Because we are missing all that area between the tops of the rectangles and the curve. This is made worse by a curve that is constantly increasing. When the curve goes up and down more, the error is usually less. Rectangular approximate method, right? Rectangular approximation method.